No.
This is probably Bear Girl's favorite drink.
The what?
Who?
Bear Girls.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well,
Oh yeah.
oh my gosh, look at that bird.
I know.
So there was like a, that's like really pretty.
Brilliant color.
Yeah. So we just got out of the beach, or just got back from the beach.
We got out of the beach. I don't
Barely.
know what they put in that water, but
It's
it
like
was
Princess
strong
Bride when
stuff.
they got out of the sinkhole. Oh, you could not pay me enough
To go in that
to
sinkhole.
go in that. Like, seriously, like, that must have been so painful.
How do you think they?
Sand in your, like, your throat and your nose.
What are you talking about?
The scene
Princess
in
Bride?
Princess Bride.
Oh, Princess Bride.
Like,
Oh,
our
Yeah.
mom, whenever we watch that, our mom is always like, she always says that every single time. She says, "You could not pay me enough to go in that." And it's like, you're like, we can call it every single time she's gonna say that. And she does.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she doesn't even remember it really.
Because I'm sure it was like a hole. I don't know. Maybe they had like wet cardboard holding on. How did they get most of the sand to stay up? But yeah, they could still go down. Because I'm sure like they landed. There was like an under. Like that wasn't the actual ground.
no.
It was like a set. But how did they get this? Whatever could hold the weight of the sand, but then collapse whenever they went through.
Well, you could have some form of like pull system when they jump in.
Oh, that's true. Well, but
well,
they
what
like.
I'm thinking is a cardboard dome or something, some form of something like that. So when you land on it, it collapses the dome.
Ah, look
Something
at
like
you. Using those brainy things you have.
I can't.
Like a cardboard dome, so that when you land on top, it crumples all the rest of it.
And the sand sinks in too.
Yeah, but you're asking how to keep all the sand on top.
Yeah, like get it. The cardboard is strong enough to withstand the weight of the sand,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like an egg.
And
And
you land on it, it collapses.
yeah, because when
Yeah, I
the
get
egg
what
has
you're
pressure
saying.
all around.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it doesn't
Never
matter.
mind.
We can look it up later.
Yeah, really. Just Google. How did they do that?
Yeah, I'm really curious now, but I don't know where my phone is.
Your phone is.
Oh, where'd it go?
Whoa.
I just had. Oh,
It's right
here it
here.
is. Oh, thank you. Darn it! I'm gonna Google that because now I'm genuinely curious. And that's just
How
the,
did they?
yeah. How did they shoot the sand scene? I'm sure that's gonna get like a result from Google Answers. Princess Bride lighting sand. No, I don't want to.
No, we don't want to know how they lit it.
Oh, here we go. Here's a BuzzFeed article.
Yay.
About-
And like 4 hours later, we're still reading BuzzFeed.
That's how it really goes, though.
But really though, oh my gosh, where was it? Okay,
Yes, I know I'm wearing a hoodie and saying it's hot. Don't judge.
I'm judging you so hard.
I know.
So, okay, the sand pit featured a trap door that gave way to a host of padding. Said, if the actor executed the dive wrong, he could have broken his neck.
Oh,
That's good to know.
hey, well,
And that was,
we got a movie.
fun fact, the scene that you see in the finished film is actually the first take.
Dang.
Wow.
They tested it with a stuntman, and he survived. So they said, okay, good luck. Because the scene originally called for him to like dive in kind of like this, like pencil. But he was like, no.
No,
That's
we gotta
not the
do
character.
full-on swan dive. into
Aw,
the
yeah.
hole.
Go
Like
all the
Johnny
way.
Depp kind of, Jack Sparrow kind of dive.
I still
If
have
you don't know what we're talking about, first of all, I'm sorry for your childhood being deprived. Second of all, it's from a movie called The Princess Bride, where a guy has to dive down a quicksand hole, and somehow the sand stays like he dives into something
But
like
the
padded
sand
underneath the
stays.
stage.
But the sand stays still.
Yeah, we were just trying
That
to
was
figure out.
fun to say. She sells
Sand
seashells.
stays still.
Or it's like the scene in Indiana Jones, the fourth one, which I don't. Did you ever see that?
I never saw that.
I didn't
see
We
it all the way
saw
through.
the first one and the third one because
Mhm. Oh yeah,
I
because
didn't
the
see
second one
You haven't
was.
seen- you haven't seen
yeah,
the
I
second
don't.
one?
No, I haven't seen the
Oh.
second one.
Oh,
I
gosh,
didn't
watch
want to
it.
watch the second one honestly because I heard.
It's really dark. Like it's
Yeah.
like
But apparently, or no, I don't say apparently. I know this for a fact because I did see it. There's a scene where Indiana Jones is sinking into some quicksand, and they're like, get a rope.
It's a snake.
And yeah, his son pulls out this really long snake and throws half of it to him. And
Snakes. Why have to be snakes?
yeah,
I'd
and
do
he's like,
it.
no, I'm okay. Actually, I think I feel the bottom. And like eventually he grabs on and they pull him out. But
Why? Why did it have to be a snake? Don't you know?
because it was
Is it-
comedy.
Yeah.
It was all for the lulz.
That'd be like me having to eat spiders to be able to stay alive. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. No.
How would you
know.
even do that? Like, make
Like-
sure you miss the poison part, but then
No.
it's pretty much
it
all the
doesn't- Not
spider
every
is.
spider is
True.
poisonous. Not every spider is poisonous.
Well, I mean,
A good majority of them are.
even if they can't. Well, hello there.
Well, because like he hates snakes. Like it's his his bane. Like.
We're not.
Anyway, I
We're
hate
so
spiders.
We can't even get like a good round of laughter. It's just.
Oh my gosh. What if like we all just take a nap until sunset?
That would be one
Just
long
like-
nap.
Well,
But that sounds
time is
amazing.
it?
The snakes are around.
It's like 3,
Oh.
4, 5.
Yeah, we have an hour and 17 minutes.
Yeah, we should be fine. We actually could do that. Like just recline the seats. Sam lays back.
How
No.
is Sam?
No.
We're not taking naps.
Okay.
She can
okay.
take a nap.
I'm totally down for taking a nap. You can wander around the town by yourself and go find something to do and try not to get kidnapped.
Hey,
There's that.
you're the only kid that's napping.
Oh.
Only I am the only adult here. No, you're technically.
We were both just making drip castles. So, who's the real adult?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dug a hole.
He did. He dug a hole, yo.
It was a
Like-
holy hole.
Yeah.
Like a legit. That thing was like
It was like
That was deep.
And
Yeah.
it was like, it
Like,
was
you
like
know-
a cave.
You know what? Yeah, it looked like one of
I love
those caves
those.
that you find. I've seen pictures of them where it's like a hole in the ground and then the cave and then like
It's huge.
yeah, and it's like all these
those springs.
underwater
Like
tunnels. and
springs
stuff.
that like in Florida.
Yeah.
Those
But
are-
it's just like a
those are
tiny little hole on the
Right,
surface.
on the surface.
What
It's
was it?
really cool.
When I was young, we went on a field trip to one of those caves, and they had all the bones of all like the Native American people that had fallen in.
Well, that's
Like
lovely.
still there?
Yeah, like when like they started, they're like, hey, we can make this a theme or something like that. They found like all these corpses at the bottom because it was like this like 3-foot hole that
Right.
fell down thousands of feet into like a rocky surface. So they found all these bones and collected them and then displayed them for people.
Hey,
So this is what happens when you fall down a giant hole.
so never fall down a giant hole.
Don't try this at home, kids.
If you are planning to do that for your weekend,
Retreat. Don't. It doesn't end well. It will be the last retreat you ever
Wouldn't that
have.
be weird though?
that'd
Like,
be a very
okay, so think about it this way:
Dismal ending.
mummy
Yeah,
bodies.
I know you were looking for a pun, but I'm sorry. We just had to finish. the
Mummies.
sentence. What about
it
you,
was
Mom?
they were a real person at one point. It was a
So
real
was-
person, and then their body is displayed for people to marvel at or look at.
Well, that's kind of what they wanted. I mean,
I
they
mean-
wanted
No,
to be preserved for the rest of their
Remember
life.
that one?
Wait.
Remember that one?
Wait.
They wanted to be preserved for the rest of their lives.
Remember that one in Nashville? That museum that we went to.
I
That
don't-
that was just a normal person. That was just a normal guy, and for some reason they mummified him when he died, and he became an exhibit.
I mean, after I'm gone, I'm pretty sure I won't care. But
It's weird,
yeah.
I
Hey,
think
let's all look at this dead
Look
body.
at this dead human.
I almost think it's
Fascinating.
yeah weirder how because like we went to the thingy, the other day at the museum with the Billy Graham and it had all of his like personal stuff.
Yeah.
Like what would that be like?
To go and see yourself as a museum display.
And not only that, but see your childhood things. Like they had his father's glasses and books.
Like seeing your fridge, just like
Yeah.
as an exhibit,
It would either make you feel. It would either be like, wow, I'm so glad that I got to be around to see this, like to see this amount of success. Or it would make you feel like you were already like pushed out of Society.
Which I don't think he feels like that because he does still go around and do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they wouldn't really make it a memorial for him if they.
But how would you like to have your
Like they had flash.
self as
Yeah.
an exhibit in a history museum when you're still alive?
That would be weird.
Well, they had his mother's flashcards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like handwritten flashcards, and that's just weird.
Yeah,
That's
just something.
cool that like they saved that though.
Just think about it this way: it's something that was completely normal for him when he was little, or just things someday this charger might become an exhibit, It's just like the random little.
This was the charger owned by Chris Howard.
All the tchotchkes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd like that or if it would be cool or if it would be like really disturbing.
Part of me thinks it would be disturbing.
Probably a
see
combination of
your
everything.
clothes.
Yeah.
Hanging.
Yeah,
Does
they
it
had
have a
this
really big
mannequin.
head or something?
No, those have been stepped on a few times,
Oh.
and those were like really cheap.
Oh yeah, my glasses
Yeah.
are in the back still.
I was like,
yeah, I know.
what?
I just have a very. Can't you tell how wide my face is?
Well, I was wondering about that. Like, what? How did that happen?
Yeah, no. There's a reason I didn't wear them all day today.
Oh.
Yeah, let me
You
see.
push your ears out.
They'd probably fit me. They'd probably fit me because I have a really wide head.
Yeah, you do.
Look at that.
Still a little bit wide,
Swagalicious.
but,
Yeah, they're
this, the
still-
left ear is a little bit.
Swag life.
But see, at least that's the thing with wire, with metal,
Aviators.
whatever they're called.
Aviators.
Sunglasses. Yes, sunglasses. Is that
You're
they don't.
tired.
I'm very sleepy. Is that when you sit on plastic ones, they're gone, they're broken. But if you sit on metal ones, then you can.
You have a second
salvage them.
chance,
Yeah, you have a
Mhm.
second chance. That's why I get them, because I have a bad habit of sitting on sunglasses. That's also why I have multiple pairs.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that because there are like 3 different pairs in the car here.
Yeah, well, because the only time I ever need sunglasses is when I go out, and I only go out when I'm in the car. So keeping them in the car makes sure that I don't lose them. You think it's smart, but it's really just survival.
I mean, survival's pretty.
Well, it does take smarts too. True.
You're a role model.
I am a role model. I'm also trying to bend your glasses back into shape.
Thank you.
This might
Hardcore
not.
actresses.
So,
Hardcore actresses are role models.
wow. Why are you so good at those bad puns?
Hey.
Oh my gosh, now you know she's tired.
She's laughing at one of my puns. Oh no.
We've reached an all-time low.
So, question. You like macaroons?
Okay, when you can't have sugar cookies, or any kind of cookie, or any cupcake,
Or anything.
suddenly you become desperate and want any kind of sugar that you can possibly get. I knew those were kosher, so I bought them.
Desperate.
I mean, thank you, but they have. Do you like coconut?
Yeah, I mean, I don't love it.
Because that's like all
I
of
know that's
those.
all it is.
It really is.
But it's chocolate.
Desperate.
But it's
It's-
coconut.
But so the texture is coconut, but the taste is chocolate.
I'm sure that wind sounds beautiful, by the way, because we have no windscreen. But we're not shutting these doors. Holy cow, it's gonna get
No,
hot.
it's too hot for that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to suffer so we don't.
I think I fixed your glasses.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey,
You
My
need
face
you need
is-
the hat to
I
go with
just
them.
did
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That was my thing.
Look at you wearing a Carolina Panthers hat.
Yeah, because I know that team.
The Carolina Panthers? They were
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl last year.
Hey, I pay attention to football. Totally, yeah.
Birds!
Birds right over the edge.
I can't. I keep leaning into the camera to see what I look like, and I realize
You can't see. You're operating totally blind.
except that now I have a window.
Ah,
Mirror. Mirror. That's the word.
I mean, you also
Good
have a
night,
window
you
right
are
there.
tired,
I
Missy.
can't words.
You are tired.
This should be really interesting.
This is gonna be fun to watch later.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
I'm
being
pretty
a part of
sure
the
that
conversation.
that it's gonna be like the same thing as when you get your wisdom teeth out. I'm like, I have no memory of this.
I love God.
Yeah.
God's in my mouth. Have you seen that video?
In my mouth.
Wait, is
So
this? No.
she's like, it's one of those wisdom
Drug,
tooth
yeah.
videos,
Mhm.
and she's got, her face stuffed full of gauze, and she's like, why can't I move my mouth? And her mom's like, because you have gauze in there, sweetheart. And she's like, God's in my mouth.
What?
God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to see this now.
Just the look of absolute sheer terror on her face. Like, what? I don't
And when
understand.
you're, basically like drunk, you see every little thing.
That
is
looks
amplified.
great.
Totally. There we go. It's gotta
There
be
are a lot of like great videos with like people getting with
David
Oh,
after
yeah.
dentist.
The
David
reason-
after dentist. There it is. I love
The
that
reason that was undone like that is because you had hooked it onto my
Oh.
purse, but which kept it from blowing away, which was very smart, and I commend you for that.
Thank you.
It
I
It
feel
also
commended.
attracted a lot of sand that I had to dump out.
Even sand is attracted to you.
I know, like, I'm just so attractive.
Did you
I was
have?
talking about Chris.
Oh wow.
I'm attracted too, darn it!
Yeah. No.
You two are siblings. That's just a weird conversation.
I have the right to defend my attractiveness.
There's a tweet. I'm tempted to tweet that. Should I do
Go
it?
ahead, go for it.
You still need to tweet the ones.
Things with more mass
The one
attract things. So I should be the most attractive person in the world.
You ever like open up an app and realize you were reading an article that was like shared on there like forever ago, and you're like, oh, I want to finish reading the article, so you have to open it in Safari and then go back to the app? Like you open up like
yeah, well,
there's a-
usually I end up opening everything up and
I mean, like you're on Twitter and
okay, I usually don't read things online. I watch videos and look at pictures. I really don't read a whole lot unless it's a text message that you send to me or a less than 140 character tweet. I'm probably not gonna read it.
to be honest, same, even just minus the text messages.
Yeah,
Sorry
you
if
never read
I
It's not.
I'm not a fan of texting.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the tweet was.
Oh. No, wait, come back. Oh, I'm allowed to defend my own attractiveness.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, thank you. I'll tweetify that.
Tweet it.
Let us tweet that. Tweet that.
Wait. Maybe I should
Gotta
at the
see.
same time tweet the one that I was going to.
Okay, yeah. This is
That
fascinating material,
works.
isn't it? See, I've been trying, like, I'm thinking we're gonna switch the Car-versations around from it being like a showy thing to just kind of like this, where you're just kind of hanging out with us. What do you think? You know?
I think that works well.
Yeah. Well, because
Because I know that I just like hanging out with people.
that. Also, it's incredibly difficult to have the camera turned on and say, okay, pick a topic. You're like, when do you ever do that in real life? I mean, once you get started, it's not that bad, but like the beginning is so rocky
Mhm.
that who would even watch that?
Beginning of Boxy is rocky. Boxing.
Boxing. Wow.
Bocky. Did I say Bocky?
Boo!
Why? It's my favorite letter.
Okay, we already got a favorite on it. Good old.
Yay, all the Twitters. I'll tweet later. I
Ted
can't. I
Davidson.
cannot think.
You can't even right now.
I
You can't
cannot
funk.
even.
You literally can't even.
Just on a scale of 1 to even, I can't.
Odd can't
It's my
even.
favorite quote from like any YouTube video ever. On a scale of 1 to even, I can't.
Literally?
OMJ.
Literally.
Illiterately.
Illiterately? I love it.
Wait, what'd I do?
You.
Oh.
You level
I found your money.
You activated Apple Pay?
Yeah, no, that's happened a
Oh.
lot on that phone.
That's funny.
What? Can I readify it?
Yeah, I don't know if you want me to read it out loud.
Oh.
What is it?
Let's take a moment, be on our phones, and be completely antisocial, even though we're being filmed.
Yeah, this
I-
is the depths of our antisocialness.
Oh,
much
yes.
higher.
If
But we're socially antisocial.
Yeah. If you hang out with us in real life, you should be one of those people that checks their phones constantly, because otherwise we won't get along very well. Because we're all kind of that way. If
You'll
the conversation
be incredibly
dies,
offended by our... What?
Boringness?
Yeah.
my life is
So,
on social media.
We have like 2 different like ends of the scale, and there is no in between. There's like on your phone, not talking at all,
Or super creative and just awesome conversation. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
or like off your phone for hours and completely wrapped up in the moment. Like there is no in between. There's no like checking your phone every now and then.
That's so freaking
It's like
true.
I check my phone, you check your phone, and then
That's what it is. When I see someone else on their phone,
like
that's what reminds me, oh, I need to check my phone.
That's what. Well, for me, it's more like, oh, they're on their phone. Great, I have an excuse now.
Well, okay, I was trying to phrase it in a good way.
Well, I can't phrase things in a good way because I was a terrible person. Sorry, but I'm a good friend.
Yes, you are.
I'm a terrible person, but I'm a good friend.
I could be really mean right now, but I won't, so can confirm. I'm
a really good friend, Chris.
What do you think, Meep? You've known her longer than I have.
Actually, I don't think that's
No.
true.
I didn't get him until like January, and I got you first.
Again, you're not great at
you're
phrasing
like,
things. Okay.
I was your friend first.
It's not fair.
Wait.
What?
So there's a question. Was there ever a time when I was your friend but you weren't mine, or you were my friend but I wasn't yours?
I don't think so.
Do you become friends mutually like at the same time, or it's like, I guess that's how it works, right?
I mean, that's how I figure. Like like you can.
You enter into a friendship with
Yes.
another person,
A
but you
friend-
have to have the other person.
A friendship isn't your, I guess, feeling for a person. It's
It's an
it's the
agreement.
interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you
It's
can't.
the relationship.
Yeah, it's like saying like I. Yeah, exactly. It's a relation. It's like, say, if I have a crush on a girl, my crushness does not affect the relationship.
That
or
doesn't
vice
make her
versa.
your girlfriend.
Yes,
just because you
exactly.
have a crush on her.
It's a mutual.
Just because I look at
thing.
somebody and I'm like, hey, they're a cool person, doesn't mean that they're my friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, look at us.
Answering the questions of the
'Cause
universe.
If you think that you're friends with somebody, but they're not friends back at you, you're just a fan.
Bruh. And that's the worst. Like, when you really
Yes.
want to hang out with someone, but they're just kind of meh.
Yeah.
That's just the worst.
Yeah. Because you start to wonder, like, what is wrong with me? Am I not cool? And then you find somebody that's even cooler and they like you, and then you realize the other person really wasn't that cool after all.
That was the thing with, like, I didn't understand that Andrew was antisocial. And so I
Yeah.
was like, he must not like me.
No, like,
No.
Andrew he's really cool, but he's
like,
very much
super
an
quiet.
introvert.
Yes.
You
So,
can't hold a conversation with him for more than, like, 5 minutes.
yeah, he has
It was-
bursts.
It was so funny. Like, I fell asleep for like the last hour of us hanging out last night. But it was really funny because you could tell that he was like, okay, I love you guys,
But you need to go.
but I really want you to leave now.
I mean, it was like, what, 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it was
late.
late.
I mean, I meant to leave like right after the movie, but
Nice.
somehow I fell asleep.
I can't
my phone.
imagine why.
Because their
Maybe
whole
'cause
house
their
is a
house?
freaking bed.
No, but
So
really,
comfy.
Dude, there's
Their
houseboats.
carpet is like clouds.
There's houseboats and then there's house beds.
though. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
bet we're
house
making a
bed.
lot of people jealous. Annie, what? I didn't say that. You didn't hear
That
that from me.
didn't happen.
Shaw.
Love you.
Shaw. Oops. That's my favorite thing to tease him about. Sorry, Annie. I don't mean any, like, rudeness or disrespect. It's just fun to mess with. You know?
We love you. And
Yeah.
we love
Yeah.
Andrew. And there's a cost to being our friend.
And that is teasing.
Yes. Lots.
That is one thing that I'm really bad at. I tease people all the time. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But I'm really not, because I keep doing it. But,
I mean, like, I can dish it out, but I can take it too.
mm-hmm.
Shirts,
I mean, there's
these
not
people.
very many things, unless it's like, okay, here's one thing that I cannot stand though, is when someone is teasing, but you can tell
All
that
the
they're
time
like,
mean it.
they're insulting you, but because
But they're
they
not.
don't want to seem like they're
They
a
laugh.
mean person, like, they're sending a message to you, but they don't want everybody else to know that they're being mean to you.
Oh.
So they're like making it sound like they're joking, and then everybody else is like, "Why can't you take a joke?" And it's like, really?
So you're really gonna wear that shirt?
And you know, you've just had an hour-long conversation with them privately about how they think that your fashion sense sucks, and it's just
This
sort
This
of
sounds
like,
like a very pointed
Socially
example.
slap them.
actually not.
Okay,
I have
really?
no idea. I was just. It was just a very good example, like just
Yeah, that.
a way to, yeah.
Just like the way you were saying that, and just like looking at the camera and everything. Oh, gosh, we brought something up here. No, that was just a random, super specific topic. For example.
Yeah, actually it was. I don't remember stories. I mean,
That can be really good or really bad. That's why I video everything, because I have a terrible memory.
Skyscrapers remember stories.
that's not why I video stuff, but the reason that I do videos though is because like I have thoughts, I have like examples and analogies for things.
Skyscrapers have a lot of stories.
As if that hasn't been told like
I know,
50 million
but I thought of it now and I'm
times.
tired, so shut up.
So, as a matter of principle, I don't generally flip people off. But man.
Unless you're a gymnast.
Okay, you know what?
See, you can dish it out, but you can't
I
take
can't
it.
take it. I can't